looking like one.
What do you think would fall? I would say above $6.
Yeah, I was thinking around 7. A lot of flavors out there. It's a good $7 cigar.
Now, what do you think makes it a $7 cigar? A little bit of everything? Just flavor alone? Construction alone? Well, I would think a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I mean, this has retained its shape. The flavor is, to me, delicious. That lump, it's a non-issue at this point. I mean, to look at it, yeah, there was a lump in it, but that's definitely a non-issue as far as everything else.
It's a little stronger than the other one I had, but it's not a harsh strong.
Lay it out. The other guy lays his plan out. Then you get a couple of people say, well, this is
Think it has much in terms of nicotine?
No.
No. I don't think so.
To me, the price is more on the lines of what I get out of it. I could care less what it looks like if it's a good smoke. I really, the appearance doesn't affect my perception of price too much. The flavors and the enjoyment that I get out of it is what determines how much I'll pay for it.
The second one.
Yes.
Does the brand name on the cigar make any difference to you, whether or not you feel comfortable spending, X number of dollars? For instance, would you be okay spending $9 on an Ashton as opposed to, say, $5 for Grand Havana?
No. The only time that the brand would come into play is if I had numerous cigars out of a particular line that I didn't really care for. Then I would be hesitant to spend a higher dollar value on that cigar. But no, the brand name really doesn't come into play as far as price point.
But you could buy a Chevy or you could buy a Cadillac and still get from point A to point B. If you buy a Cadillac, you expect certain things that come with the Cadillac name. If you buy Carlos Fuentes, you would expect a consistently good cigar. If you buy Glenfiddich liquor, Scotch, you would expect a certain level versus.
So I'm following you. Now let me go a little further on that.
Please do.
If you're buying your Chevy or your Cadillac, and Chevy wanted, say, $500 additional for a certain option, and Cadillac wanted $700 for that same option, do you think that's right? Do you think that just because the Cadillac name is affiliated with it, that option should actually cost the additional money?
Well, obviously the marketeers.
Oh, I agree. They think so, but I'm saying in your own mind, because I think that relates more to his question is, would you pay more because of the name that's attached to it?
Well, when I was first smoking cigars, like I said, I would look for the cigar aficionado rating.
Which there's nothing wrong with doing that.
Right. But now, I think I'm developing more of a palate, and I'm not trying to avoid your question, but I think I'm become a product of my own biases, and I would have to say that, again, I would expect $10 cigar Fuentes. I don't know if I would go after like a TMO $10 cigar. You said, here's $10, Jess.
buy one cigar, I would probably go towards the Fuente or an Avo than a Teamo, because I think a Teamo, to me, it doesn't seem like a premium cigar.
I'm agreeing with you so far, without a doubt.
But I'm learning that price does not always make a good cigar. But when it comes to like a camera, a Nikon with a Zeiss, Carl Zeiss lens is going to be better than a Kodak. Now, if they have the same pixels and they have, you know, the same doodads, it all depends on everything, your environment, your upbringing, your, you know, what you've come to expect in life. Why do I buy instruments that are made in Germany versus instruments that are made in Pakistan? I mean, a toenail cutter is a toenail cutter, but I would expect the one in Germany to, you know, last me longer. I don't have to get it sharpened as often. It makes my job easy.
I agree with you.
Oh, look at that.
Try rotating it a little bit, because really, some of that might be because that window's open.
But Bud, what I've learned from you, I mean, I'm incorporating it when I go downstairs, and I'm not going to stick myself on a certain brand. Variety is the spice of life, and you gotta keep changing.
I've been trying to go for different stuff too, because I got stuck on something different there.
Yeah, when I first came in here, I would buy, I can't think of the name of the 2 cards. They had the sweet taste. Baccarat. But then I would, you know, that's what I smoked years ago, you know. But then, you know, your palate changes. You speak to people, you try different things. So I don't try and stick with something. Every once in a while, you come in.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely going to develop your favorites that are going to be your kind of go-to, so to speak.
Ooh, this is a good cigar. I like this. I like this cigar.
I'm liking it.